Hi there, thank you so much for choosing to watch this video and welcome to Farming in Africa. Our journey or mission here is to change the narrative or how farming is done in Africa. And we're doing so not just by showing you what we practice, but also bringing tools and equipment, right seeds, even the right breeds into Africa. And that's why we've started our Farming in Africa Agro store in Achimota to be able to make available some of the tools, equipment, seeds, and different things that we use here at our farm that we are exhibiting. So if you haven't visited our store, we invite you to come to the Achimota DVLA. Right opposite there, you will find our store, Farming in Africa Agro store. I hope to see you there and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hello everyone, this is Vuyo Jaiya, all the way from South Africa, Durban. We are here in Ghana. We came to see the Trade Africa exposition for agribusiness. I'm here with my colleague Thulani Nzama. We are from Durban Municipality, or else it's known as eThekwini Municipality. I'm the Deputy Head of Agribusiness within the municipality, and we come here to look for solutions for small-scale farmers. We've been following Semanhyia Farm online through the YouTube videos, and we thought that this was an unmissable opportunity. Now that we are here in Accra, Ghana, let's come and see what we can learn from our fellow brothers. And I think we are seeing a lot of beautiful solutions for small-scale farmers, the seeds that are being propagated here, and we're wanting to take some of them and trial them in South Africa so that we can help improve intra-African trade. And then as well, more knowledge sharing about the various kinds of animal breeds, goat breeds, sheep breeds, and also cattle farming as well, because we are looking to bring more African indigenous breeds to see how we can introduce more of those in South Africa, and also how we can share with Semanhyia Farm the knowledge from our local breeders in South Africa. We're here for the next 3 days. We came here in nice hot Accra yesterday, and we'll be leaving here on Friday. And I think we have had a very fruitful engagement with the team here. The team is very knowledgeable, and I think from what we've seen on the YouTube videos, it's actually a strong testament to see ourselves here and sharing the knowledge with our brothers. As a municipality, we would like to create an exchange learning opportunity whereby we can help bring more breeds from South Africa to local farmers in Ghana, and also to bring more crops and resilient maize seeds that we have seen here that we can introduce to South African farmers. So we are looking forward to a very nice, wonderful working and relationship. I think the whole idea is knowledge sharing, and most importantly, intra-African trade. That's what we want to see. We want to start trading with each other, to have improved relationships with each other, and I think we can all create wealth for both of our countries and make sure that wealth go back to the small-scale farmers. Ghana is a very nice example because more than 80% of food production in Ghana come from small-scale farmers. In South Africa, it's the opposite of that. More than 90% of our food comes from large commercial farmers, and our small-scale farmers are not producing half as much as the Ghanaian farmers are producing. So we are looking forward to this relationship, and we are hoping for a very fruitful engagement. In South Africa, as we know, the agriculture is very modernized, and typically the agriculture in South Africa is very capital intensive. And as I said, that we have about 39,000 commercial farmers in South Africa. And I think the evolution of this is telling, because in the 80s, in 1980, we had about 200,000 commercial farmers. Now in 2022, that number has reduced to 39,000. You can see how drastically that number has dropped. But what we have looked at and seen is that the area under farming has not reduced as much. What has happened is that farmers have become bigger, and they have amalgamated each other. And they've also went more capital intensive in terms of how they do their production. And I think South African farmers are known all over the world for their resilience. There's a lot of knowledge management and research and development that takes place to develop the way agriculture is done in South Africa. But I think with every opportunity, there's always challenges, because where we are, we seem to be struggling to take the small-scale farmer to help improve their yield, help improve their knowledge proficiency of how to grow either livestock or crop. And I think this is the opportunity that we are looking forward to share the commercial farming knowledge exchange with the small-scale farmers of Ghana, and as well to learn how the resilience, because what has been attracting us to West African farmers is the resilience that in spite of it all, they're able to come up with their own solutions, they're able to do their own trial and error up until they bring solutions. And I think we're looking for that. We have quite a number of programs from the South African government that helps small-scale farmers. And I think what we are lacking is the tenacity that we are seeing in the West African farmers, whereby in spite of lack of support from government and all other challenges and foreign currency exchange, because most of implements that is used here are imported, but they still are able to make that work. So we are looking forward to see how we can learn, and hopefully we can host some of the farmers from Ghana in South Africa. They can get to see our landscape, get to exchange and build relationships with our commercial farmers and also with our small-scale farmers. And definitely would like to bring some of our small-scale farmers to come and learn how other small-scale farmers are beating the odds and they're helping to sustain their own food security. Because I think it is not to be underestimated the fact that more than 80% of food production in Ghana come from small-scale farmers. And to us, coming from South Africa, it's something that is unheard of, because our small-scale farmers, their yields are very low and their contribution to the greater GDP is very low. So I think, as we know, but also we are starting a journey in South Africa whereby we are promoting more climate-smart agriculture. We see that there's a lot of changes happening globally. We see also our climate is not being as kind as it used to be. And I think we also are trying to make sure that there's better food safety, better safe food production methods, whereby we reduce the intensive use of chemical products in the fertilizers, whereby we'll use more organic materials. And I think that also a knowledge we would like to share, and it's a knowledge that we will also want to learn vice versa, to ensure that there's better nutrition, especially in the low-income communities, and ensure that the food is produced in a safe manner and it does not create new diseases or communicable disease for the people who consume it. So that's what we are. We are a municipality in South Africa, Durban, working a lot with small-scale farmers. We work with small-scale farmers to create access to markets, to create technical support and improve knowledge and technical proficiency, so that we can start to see improved yields from the small-scale farmers. So that's what we are, and I think we always get excited when we see independent entrepreneurs doing it on their own, by themselves, and we follow a lot of what Semanhyia Farm is doing, and we're very much encouraged. And today we'll take some of these seeds and go and trial them in South Africa, and we're hoping to share that knowledge and share our experience and also share that journey with you too as well. Well, Ghana, it's been nice, I don't want to lie. To me, and the language sounds more like the Nigerian English. It's something that we had to get used to. Sometimes you learn to listen slow. The weather is beautiful and very hot, very humid, but it's not too different, strange enough from the weather that we have in South Africa, Durban. So we are here for 3 days. This is our second day. Tomorrow will be our last day, unfortunately, in the beautiful Ghana. And we're still looking forward to go see the beautiful landscapes, the landmarks, and the beaches, so that at least we can get to work and also have a bit of fun whilst we are here. Thank you.